Welcome into the Sunday Blitz alongside Eric Allen. I am Jim Basquil. Let's take a look at who was in sync, brought to you by Synchrony Financial. And it was certainly the San Diego Chargers led by Philip Rivers going to his big tight end Antonio Gates. But Eric, going into this game, I was about to ask you, how reliant are they is San Diego more reliant on Philip Rivers than any other particular player is on one player in the league, any team is? And all of a sudden, there's a guy named Brandon Oliver that comes out of nowhere. He looks like Darren Sproles. He has Sproles' same number. He has Sproles' same speed. 19 carries for 114, touchdown run, 4 receptions, 68 yards, touchdown catch. Have they found something for that offense?
Great observation on the Sproles, the similarities with the number. Going into the game, I thought, my keys were the Jets defensively stopping the run were one of the best in the league, if not the best, and the Chargers were pathetic. They were basically around 2 yards a carry. All the running backs banged up. So you're thinking,
Absolutely.
Man, they're going to put tremendous pressure on Philip Rivers, who I think right now
Absolutely.
is the MVP. He can handle that, but again, 4 quarters, having to throw the ball, leaving your quarterback susceptible, who's not really mobile, to a rush like that could get him hurt. And then all of a sudden, the Chargers and Coach Mike do a great job of dedicating himself to running the football with Oliver, and it works out. He does a great job of getting to,
and this isn't a ground and pound guy. This
he's an outside
right
guy, but he did a great job of running inside. I mean, he ran inside. He was there for a second, and then all of a sudden he's in the secondary. So he's such an explosive player, which works great for this football team. They haven't had that kind of explosive player since Sproles. Matthews has been a good, solid football player for him, but never have they had this kind of explosion with Matthews and Woodhead. So this is a great find for them. And then to be able to have Philip Rivers playing at such high level, the pocket collapsing around him, his eyes are downfield, all the great stuff that quarterbacks talk about, Philip Rivers is doing right now. Gates, just the father of time, is not caught up with him, obviously, doing a great job. And then the other guys defensively, Johnson and the crew doing a great job on the back end. They're really flying around, making some interceptions. So the Chargers right now just dominated the Jets and are, I think, right now one of the best teams in the league.
As in sync as Philip Rivers and Antonio Gates are, the Jets' offense is nowhere to be found. I want to look at their numbers of their two respective quarterbacks. Geno Smith, 4 of 12, 27 yards, interception, 7.6 rating, replaced by Michael Vick. Right? Bench for Vick, 9 of 20 for Vick, 47 yards. The Jets are the first team in the NFL to be shut out in the NFL. Where does Rex Ryan turn for quarterback play moving forward?
Well, I think right now you have to build the offense around Mike Vick for the next couple of weeks. Mike Vick is not going to be around forever, but I think it's an opportunity for this Jets football team after this devastating loss. When you start looking at your division, you start looking at the Dolphins, the Patriots, and Buffalo Bills, you're still not out of it. You're still, opportunities are going to be there for the season. So you find a way to get Mike Vick in a situation where he's confident in the offense. You give him 1 or 2 reads, and then you allow him to get on the edge of the football field to really put pressure on these defenses, having them have to go back and get that Mike Vick playbook out and have to kind of readdress how you defend Mike Vick. I think that's their only chance at this point, because right now, you're talking about neither quarterback really looked comfortable in the offense, and they have to find a way to get some consistency of their offense.
Again, as I touched on, the Jets are the first team in the NFL to be shut out this season. And as much as you talk about Michael Vick and trying to get some points and getting things going offensively, their defense has to face Peyton Manning and company. The Denver Broncos are up next for the Jets. Not good times for the New York Jets, who are beaten by San Diego. The Chargers win their 4th straight game. The NFL Nation blog is where you turn for more on the Jets and Chargers. For Eric, I'm Jim.